Alright, so this is the second round game. I ate lunch in between the first and the second round. Um, I think this guy, he's actually a little boy. I think he came from China some time ago, like lives in New York or something, and I think he studies under Feng Yun right now, like online, and I'm guessing he was Chinese 5 Dan when he was in China. I think he was like 12 years old, 11 or 12, I think. 11 or 12, I don't remember exactly. Um, but yeah, so I think this is his first tournament. So he entered as 6, but I mean, like, he had no track record for me to look at, so I couldn't really get a grasp of actually how strong he was. He did lose his first round game, but it's to a pretty strong player, so it was still kind of hard to tell. After the game, I talked to his mom for a little bit, and so it turns out he was like around 4 to 5 down on KGS, so he's, you know, still not bad. So I started the same opening again, pretty standard. He played, so this is all very standard opening. He played the 2 facing 3-4 point, which is a pretty interesting opening. So this is very standard. He played the probe here. This is a fairly, well, it used to be a very common move, now it's not seen as much. Nowadays you just play, pros mostly just play the standard, like this. But this is still, it's still a move. If you want to read about the variation on this move, my friend Yunshen has a video on just on this move. I'll post it in the comments at the end of the stream. But maybe I'll just link his channel right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find the exact video. It is right over. Oh, here we go. Okay. So you can watch this video if you want to see variations on this S16 move. It's a very interesting move. But so this is probably the most modern variation. There's another this where you hane white cuts. It's like this. Blah blah blah. Connect. And then play here. So this is the black basically takes the corner, but white is very thick here, and it's hard for black to really develop on the top side now. So I think this is a little bit better for white. So instead, black also has an option. He can, I think, play here or something, but I'm not really too familiar with this variation, so I'm not going to go into it. Yes, we do have CGL tomorrow, and if you could play, that would be pretty good. I think UMD is already into the playoffs, so it's not crucial, but in terms of seeding, it's still kind of important. Yeah, wait. Yeah, well, I'll talk to you more about that later. Anyway, so I play here, so basically, if he plays this now, like this, I don't have to play a move now. I can Tanuki now, and basically, so let's say I play here. If he tries to live in the corner, I can just let him, basically. Black is very thick, and the corner is not really that big in terms for black's thickness. Plus, like, I would have Tanuki twice, basically. So, I get like 2 free moves, he just gets this, it's kind of a small corner. And black has a lot of influence. But he played this move. Oh, let me explain one more thing. So also, if I do just defend here, like, he can't live in the corner. You might think that he can play like this and live in the corner, but actually I have a very nice Tetsuji here, so I can kill off his corner. Just play like this, and white is dead. So, yeah. Let me see something. Okay, yeah. So he played a connect here, which is a little bit strange, I think. it's not as common, definitely. We play here. I played this move because if I play here now, I didn't want him to surround 2 corners so easily. Because that's a lot of territory, so I figured if I can play here and end in Sente, then it would be okay. And then I can come back and play at the top. So we played a pincer, I attached, he played this variation. This is kind of a relatively modern variation. I actually just learned it like a couple days before the tournament. I don't know a lot about it, but I mean, I don't know. I know the moves. it's very common jousticking now, though. So here you can see black gets the outside, white gets I think like 21 point corner or something. The thing is, black doesn't have to play a move like on the outside right now. He can wait a little bit and just take Sente. Because even if white comes out, as you'll see, it's not that big of a deal. So I took the opportunity to play this big move here. He played there. I began to grow my area here. He turned, so then I connected. I played here because if I play like a move here, I didn't want him to, you know, go out and like attack my group. This would make me feel very uncomfortable. So I decided to defend this group. Also, because I'm trying to aim for the center area, this is a better move to kind of get moves around the center. So now he put here, I attached. This move, like I think it's kind of necessary. Like he can't really Hane, and then I think I can cut like this. Like I don't think he can play this way, because even if he double Hane, I can just like play like this or something, right here, and then you know white's done. So he still has to extend. The thing is, so right now, black is already alive, meaning that I have Sente to grow this even more. Like at first I got this move, now I even get another move. And what did white gain from pulling out this stone? Almost nothing. Like he ends in Gote, and then like he doesn't get anything out of it. So I think pulling out this stone right now is definitely a big mistake for white. So I extended again because even though I can spend another move right now to grow the center, so let's say I play here or something, I didn't want this move to be Sente for white, because I have to connect. And it's still pretty big. So I play here, and if he plays here now, like this Hane is still pretty big. Like I think I can even if I just play here, and then he has a cut here, so it's still pretty big. Of course, like right now he'll just give it up, but like he still has Aji here basically. I can even maybe play here later. And plus he loses a lot on the side. So he elected to spend another move to defend. And so then I took the opportunity to play some forcing moves. I want to make the distinction about this move. So this move is very good because it defends the cut and also threatens to reduce the corner. Most people, like, they might try thinking just like automatically defend here, but it's not as good because first of all, black has this Hane here, and so white's not completely like safe, and also it's just like this move just has so much more follow up than if you just block. But the thing is, like, I got these Sente moves, and now I have the opportunity to cap him here, which is humongous. You can see that this center is now taking form. So I think right now, like, white's losing by a lot. He threw a stone in here, which it's a good. I think it's a good strategy, but I think I screwed this up really poorly. Like I should just split. Like, even if I just like play a move like this, okay, like he'll jump, I'll cap or whatever. Like I'm gonna harass him, and then I just like surround this area here. I think it's enough to win. And plus, on top of that, white has to find a way to live. So I think I definitely messed up here because I played here, which I think is a little bit dubious because now he can link up under and he has a lot better shape. But I mean, right now white doesn't really have much choice. If he just defends like this stone or something, like the center is way too big. I'll like maybe just jump here and like what is white gonna do? He's like falling really far behind. So he definitely has to try something. So I tried. This was like, I think this move was really. I didn't need to play this move. I could have just simply even if I just play here. It's a lot better than attaching on the other side. But I mean, even if I just play here, like white is in big trouble. I think. Like I don't know how he is going to live in my area. It's really hard. And like I read this out for so long, and I knew he could play here, but for some reason I played it anyways. Like I think that was my problem this tournament. Like I read things out, and I knew that the moves I played didn't work, but then I played them anyways for some reason. I don't even know. Like I don't know. So I tried like this. This song is lagging. I'm going to skip. Okay. So basically, yeah. So I blocked this side, and then he captured. So the problem here is, so if I play here, this is a very natural move. You might think of this, but the problem is that he can push once, and then he has a net here, so I can't play this way. So that's why after he captured, I played here, so that way he wouldn't be able to get this forcing move and make the net. So he made this, and then he jumped. So right now it's still a little bit hard for white. Like he still has to find a way to live. Also, the moment black plays here, it's a little bit troublesome for white. He might die here. In which case, this result is still okay for black. I connected. On hindsight, like, so I thought about playing here, but I wasn't sure if he jumps, and then like if I play here, for some reason I wasn't sure if I'd be able to kill him or not. What was I thinking? I don't even know. Like, wait, there's no way this would work for white. He has to play here. I just jump. Just play like this. What would I do? I would go like. Can I cut here? Maybe I can play here. No. What would I do? I mean, even if this ends up being a ko, like I think black is still okay. Like I think I can connect here right now. What would I do? There's Atari first. See, like I don't know. Like I felt like there's some RG here, so for some reason I didn't play the jump here. For some reason I thought I was gonna. Oh, maybe I was afraid of this move. No, no way. Then I just play here. I don't know. Like for some reason my reading was just not on point. But I think maybe this jump is better. But I think what I figured was that even if I disconnect and he fixes, which is what happened, like I thought I would be able to kill him pretty easily. But turns out it wasn't that easy. If I Hane, I don't know if I can kill him. I was just like, I don't know, I didn't want to take any chances, so like, yeah, this doesn't work. So I just extended here. And he played here. And I continued. Look, at this point, I think I realized that he was probably going to live, because if I Hane here, he can push and then play like this and then come out, so I can't kill him. Now I think there's a lot of Aji that he has to work with, so it's pretty hard to kill him at this point. Yeah, maybe like I think this exchange is not that good. I should just like have jumped or so. Even if I like just play here or something, I think it's better. Yeah. Cause like, what is he gonna do? Like, you play here, I just play here. I think he is screwed. I should be able to read this out better, though. Let me see. I feel like this is still okay. And then let's say if I play like this, well, he can't do that, so he would have to play here. And then I'll play. Oh no, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Maybe if I play from this side. But there's some like Aji here. I'm not really sure. Cause I play like this. Like, I don't want to like set up the code for myself. It's kind of unnecessary. Anyway, this is so. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't read this clearly for some reason, but I should be able to. Let's see, what if I play here? Play like this. Then he'll have to turn. And then at this point, I can Atari once and then play here, right? Now if he tries to play like this, now he's now he is dead. I can even just play here. And yeah, he is dead. Yeah. That I should have been able to just jump or play the diagonal here, and the game would have been over instantly. But because I suck at reading, that did not happen. Anyway, so then I played this move, blah blah blah, the Hane, and then he was able to live. So basically the reason I played this move was just like, I figured he was gonna live, but then like I could get the outside, so I figured it was good enough. But I think I definitely could have played that a lot better. Actually I think at this point, I wasn't even sure if I was winning anymore. Like, I felt like I was maybe falling behind. I played this move basically to just get some forcing moves and then aim at this cut at d10. So got this, he jumped, I wedged, and then I played forcing moves, and this, so the thing is like here, like, he cannot just come out like this and let me play like this. This is too painful for all his group, or like his like area. Like, I basically break into everything. So I think what he has to do is, well, actually I don't even know what he would do right now. Maybe just go like this. Yeah, let me capture and then wake up. But then I can just come through and cook, and then he is really screwed. So maybe it's actually a lot harder to win than I thought. I mean, he should just play here just to defend the cut anyways. Yeah, I think this is probably, yeah, this is probably better. If I play here, I won. Yeah, just wait. So if I play like this, no, that's not doable. Wait, if he connects here, oh, then I'm dead. Oh, it's always the kill.
So maybe this is doable for white if he plays here. But then like I might play the ko. But then the ko is a little bit dangerous because he has well, no, he doesn't really have any effects. I don't really know what happened. Yeah, this would be a completely different game anyways. Not really sure what would happen. But he just kind of let me poke it. But I think this is really too painful for his shape. So now I can, well I can't actually, he has this move, I have to fix this cut, because otherwise, you know, I can't cut through anymore. Basically, he's not going to try from this side, he's going to try from this side, and then I'm dead, so. So I play here, he connects, and then now I go and try to attack his whole group, just to get some endgame. So he connected. The thing is, like, if I play like this, he has a ko here, and if I lose this ko, then I lose a lot more points in the corner, so that's why I didn't play this way. Like, if I lose the ko, he can capture this and then capture 3 more stones, so it'd be too painful. Even though, if I win this ko, I can kill his whole group. It's like too much to ask for. That's why I played on this side. The problem now is that he can throw in and then come down and he can live. So, so this is a bit kind of similar to the last game. Like, right now he's testing to see if I actually want to kill him. If I block right now, well, I think he has some bad archie here. But basically, like, so I jumped here, and so here, okay, so here right now. So if I just defend both cuts, he can play here in Sente, and then he's already alive. Because he'll have a half an eye here. So this way he can test to see if I really want to kill his group before he lives. Because obviously the shape move would be here. But if I want to kill him, I would play here, which is what I did in the game. But then I have to add an extra move here to like patch up my shape. So now he goes over and lives. And I seal. But this is really painful for black because it's Gote. But in terms of points, I think black is still relatively okay. So he play here and then I play here. I think maybe he can just maybe just play like here instead. I think this is better. Or even play like here. Because there's nothing to gain like on the bottom side. The key area of the board is right now at the center. So I feel like he shouldn't be playing a move on the third one right now. Like, then he just lets me shoulder hit like this. I Hanade. And this cut is definitely over aggressive. Like, the moment I extend, like, he lets me swallow up the whole center. Which is definitely way too big. Now this stone is pretty much useless. But if he had just played like a move here, like, there's nothing I can really do. If I want to defend the center, I just lose a lot more points. And then if I want to, you know, like play something like this, then I just, like, my center is nothing. So I play like this. You know, now we're into Yosei. This move is pretty good. Go like this. I had to fix. He plays here. Now I took these 4 stones are actually pretty big. Cause if he connects here, then I think there's a lot more archie with these stones. Maybe not. Maybe not. maybe not. Actually, but it's still really big. It's still yeah, it's pretty big. The other reason I didn't defend at the bottom is because it's open both sides, so there's really no point in defending the bottom right now. He got that. It's that. I think maybe he could have like played him at the bottom first. Maybe he can play here first. The thing is, like, right now I can't kill him because there's some problems here. Like, I can't connect here. So I feel like maybe he should just take an opportunity to play here first. I think it's a lot bigger. Something like this, and then he can even he has maybe this move. No, maybe not. But now, like, at least he gets some benefit here. this. Right here. I feel like these two stones in the corner are not that big. I think he should just play here, and then I'll play here, and then if he wants to Tanuki, it's a little bit better. But he can. I mean, even if he still disconnects, like I think this is bigger than the two stones up here. Okay. This is all. Right now, we're just getting to the end of the game. Oh, so this cut is really big because if he defends, I have this move here, and then I can play here and threaten to cut him. So if he defends, then I can kill his 7 stones here. So that's why when he plays this cut, he can't defend this 1 stone. He has to fix with this. That's actually pretty big. So I gained like 4 points there. It's pretty huge. It's the end of the game. Alright, no, the rest is just pretty simple. Alright, so I think I won the game by like 11.5 points. It's a pretty big margin. If you think like if he had played moves around the center part instead of playing the third one move here, I might have lost. Because I definitely lost a lot of points. And like I lost a big opportunity in the beginning to attack him a lot more severely, but I was able to pull the game back in the end, so it was okay. Yeah, I don't know. This game, like, I won the game, but it didn't feel like I was playing that solidly. Like I didn't feel in control the whole time, even though like, it turned out I won by a lot.